Welcome back. You are still watching Morning Live. From a purported resurrection to fresh allegations questioning the discredited Alleluia Ministries International. Reports emerged of actors faking illnesses and disability to stage miracles early this year. This was detailed in SABC's cutting-edge story, which raked over 1 million views on YouTube. Our reporter Maageketla Mohlabe takes us back.
Johannesburg, one of the major contributors to the South African economy, inundated with the influx of both local and international migrants yearly. It's also the first choice of destination by thousands of job seekers. Just about 15 kilometers away, the neighboring commercial center of Santa. December 2017. A morning church service is underway at Alleluia Ministries International. Among the hundreds of worshippers, 27-year-old Samantha Oversight,
she said, "Man of God,
the mother of one, has been looking for employment since she arrived in the country 6 years ago. She's just a visitor with a prayer request.
They saw the archangel.
I really wanted to go and maybe the pastor pray for me so I can get a job. I'm so depressed."
She attended the prophetic salt.
When Oversight honors the invitation, it turns out to be a Sunday of testimonies.
Somebody!
But this is no ordinary testimony session.
For 3 years, she was HIV positive.
For 3 years.
3 years, man of God.
Tell me what happened.
Oversight does not get to speak for herself though.
She was tormented, Pastor Alf, by that disease. On Monday, she went for a test, and she saw the test was negative.
Hey! God is fighting for us.
I was not positive. I've never been positive. They wanted me to act as if I was positive, and then pastor prayed for me and I get healed so they can attract other people to come to the church. They promised me money.
How much?
They said they were going to give me 1.5 every month.
Is a profoundly painful disintegration of a human being. To use that vulnerability for any kind of religious gain, which is false.
As you can see here,
Coming out for the first time.
Yeah. This here, yeah.
This one.
Did you also recruited?
Yes, this is me.
This man reveals to us he was the mastermind behind the alleged act.
Blessing. She comes Sunday morning because I tell her that it's not a big deal. I'll just give you a paper, a card written you were positive, now you are negative. So it's easy, you don't talk anything. This Pastor Jackie will talk for you.
So you were instructed.
33-year-old Blessing Kwemelau further reveals his role was to recruit and train visitors to stage disability during the sermons.
When you are acting, we want our things to be as real. So when we say you are crippled, you must act as that.
God healed you of HIV. HIV
4 years.
free.
Oversight was not his only illicit actor. There were more others.
5 years.
The time I arrived at the church, I take that person, I lift him or her up as if he is crippled. I put him or her on the wheelchair. I put another one in the basement floor, overflow, inside, at the different corners.
I see there's a
Kwemelau says a chain of communication would be initiated and SMSs used to pass instructions to actors.
If somebody talking to you, don't answer, you are deaf, don't hear. But after she declares, you start screaming, jumping. As you can see here, scream now and say, I can hear, I can hear. Go in front now.
Undeterred, Alleluia Ministries International has done faking miracles.
For anybody to then allege that the miracles we see, whether it's in the church or on the street, are either staged or people are paid for. I think that's ridiculous, because then it means we're praying to a wooden god.
But what would happen almost 2 years later has left the whole country and the religious sector in shock.
Speak to me.
Myself, I went outside. There is a family that is about to take a corpse to Zimbabwe.
Hey!
The man has allegedly been dead for 3 days.
He died in my hand.
See that breathing. See this man.
And this is your brother?
Yeah, this is my own brother.
Jesus. This body is coming from the mortuary?
Yes.
This man died since Friday.
On close inspection, there are visible signs of life.
Where is the media now?
Man of is commanding life.
Rise up! Yes. Come on! Come on! Hey! Hey!
Rising up!
Hey!
Jesus! Jesus!
Hey! What is this?
To the congregants, an unprecedented scene is unfolding before their eyes.
I have absolutely no doubt in my mind whatsoever. I will stake my life on the fact that I believe that if that wasn't real, I'm not real.
I think that when we unpack what's happened, the whole thing was staged.
You can almost say, can the country take a joke? It's terrible because there's a lot more of this happening. There's almost a competition of gimmicks. I will do a bigger gimmick than yours. Mine is going to be much more of a pizzazz than the other one.
The issue about people being raised from the dead is something that historically has been captured as true. But it's sad when it gets abused and it becomes staged.
Which manner of God is
But to congregants, this is a lifetime miracle, far from hoax.
This is very undramatic. That's clearly not how it happened, but yeah, that's long and short of what happened. So a dead man was resurrected.
Jesus!
But days before his alleged resurrection, Elliot missed work. The machine operator would then face a disciplinary hearing.
That week, we found out what he was doing. And the guys here who are friends with him, because he's from Zimbabwe, told me that he's done a wheelchair stint and he's done a couple of other stints with the same church.
The church has defended itself, insisting it has never claimed raising a man from the dead. Ironically, the congregants were still sold to the miracle.
He was in the morgue for 2 days.
I stand by every single word that comes out of Pastor Al's mouth.
Our visit to Elliot's residence in El Mafias on the east of Pretoria revealed more, and those sharing the same yard with Elliot and his wife are convinced this is a failed act for cash.
Elliot's wife, they recruit the other people. They say if you recruit someone, you get paid 150. If maybe you act as a cripple, and then you get 3,500 rand.
Medical teams in the province also remain baffled. None of their members received a dispatch call to attend a death case on that Friday.
We don't have record of the specific call to per se for this case now.
None of the 2 funeral parlors admitted receiving Elliot's body either.
The car was hired, and the family said they have a body at Black Phoenix Funerals.
We would never had a deceased here. It was not even. He didn't pass by here. He did nothing at all.
Jesus.
An ongoing controversy drawing continuous condemnation from the sector.
I also think that the public, the general public, has got to begin to start recognizing that the journey with God involves your mind. It's not an abandonment of your intellect.
How does it taste like?
It's sweet.
Other worshippers see it as a manifestation of supernatural powers.
What kind of a profession is this where your own peers cannot even call you to order? It's the first of its kind in this country. Whatever profession you have at whatever level, there is a body that regulates you. And all we're asking for is that order.
It is actually the violation, the fundamental violation of human rights. And because it takes place under the name of what we call so-called churches, they're not any different to some crazy cult.
Wake up!
Self-styled prophets are charismatic and powerful. Among the poor and sick, the desperate and gullible, skeptics suggest no intervention will stop it, but the hopes of many are on the lawmakers.
Eat quickly. Today, no time. You eat quickly.
Maageketla Mohlabe, SABC News.